and we're delighted to see you here. Welcome to Mad About Disney. That first tune was, of course, from the 1992 animated film Aladdin, though some in our audience may be more familiar with the 2019 live-action version. With music by the great Alan Menken, our arrangement was written for Disney's professional a cappella group, Dee Cappella, by the a cappella guru himself, Deke Sharon. Throughout the evening, we will contrast our a cappella numbers with solos and duos from various members of the group. Our bass two, Elijah Mosley, is up first tonight. The animated film, The Jungle Book, was released in 1967 with a swinging score and unforgettable characters like Mowgli, Bagheera, King Louie, Shere Khan, and of course, the beloved Baloo. Take it away, Elijah.
Bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and the plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. So just try and relax. Yeah, cool it. Fall apart in my backyard. Because let me tell you something, little Bridges. If you act like the bee acts, you're working too hard. And don't spend your time looking around for something you want that can't be found. When you find out you can live without it, go along, not thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. Life will come to you. They'll come to you. They'll come to you. They'll come to you. Yeah, man.
I can think of no Disney film that created more excitement in this century thus far than 2013's Frozen. Before the first anniversary of the film's release, Disney Consumer Products, the business segment of the Walt Disney Company, announced that more than 3 million Elsa and Anna dresses had been sold. And that's at Disney stores and mass retailers in North America alone. So I tried to find current data, but I was unable to find any hard data past the first year. So I used conservative math, like 20% of that number every year since then. It is feasible that there are nearly 9 million Elsa and Anna dresses floating around on our continent in playrooms and dress-up chests, yeah. So we know it's loved. I'm here to sing the beloved Love is an Open Door. Please welcome Olivia Garcia and Jace Van Houten.
Okay, can I just say something crazy?
I love crazy.
All my life has been a series of doors in my face, and then suddenly I bump into you.
I was thinking the same thing, because like, I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. Maybe it's the party talking, or the chocolate fondue.
With you,
But with you, I found my
I see your
place.
face. It's nothing like I've ever known before. Love is an open door. Love is an open door. Love is an open door with you.
With you,
With you.
with you.
Love is an open door.
I mean, it's crazy. Finish each other's.
Sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
I never met someone who thinks so
Much like me. Jinx, jinx again. Our mental synchronization can't have but one explanation. You
And I
were just
meant to be. Say goodbye.
say goodbye to the pain of the past.
We don't have to feel it anymore.
Love's an open door. Love's an open door.
Life could be so much more with you.
With you,
With you.
with you.
Love's an open
door.
Can I say something even crazier? Yes!
So first of all, I just have to say, all my alums in the audience know that, what do I always say? Any mistakes that happen on stage tonight, if we're doing it right, should be mine. Yeah, left the shaker egg for the next number in my office. So I don't really know who in the band these keys belong to, but I'm borrowing them. The Little Mermaid holds a special place in my heart. I remember my college boyfriend taking me to see it at a grand old theater in Brentwood, California, when it first opened in November of 1989. I was captivated and utterly smitten with the music. So much so that after that movie, that same great boyfriend walked me across the street to the largest Tower Records in LA and bought me the CD. Thanks, babe. He's now my husband of 30 years. He's a keeper! With music by Howard Ashman and Alan Menken, The Little Mermaid marks a new period in Disney animated films. We hope you enjoy this setting of Sebastian the Crab's charming presentation of life under the sea.
Seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Not on the shores of Oracle Bay. Out in the sun they slave away. While we devote it full time to floating under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Since life is sweet here, we got the beat naturally, naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray, they get the urge to start to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it. Under the sea, under the sea. The new world, play the harp, the bass, play the bass and the sound. The sharp, the fast, play the brass, the drum, play the tone. The duke is the Duke of Soul. The rain, play the next song. The strings, the trap, rocking out the blackfish. She sings the sound and the strap. They know where it's at, and know that blowfish blow. Under the sea, under the sea. When it's our diggity, give the big queen, it's music to me, music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little friend here, go around to jam here. Under the sea, under the sea. Each little slump here, cocktail rock here. Under the sea, under the sea. Each little stem here, no house to run here. That's why it's water under the water. Yeah, we love here, down in the muck here. Under the sea, la 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 la.
The first Disney movie I fell in love with was Lady and the Tramp. In fact, when I got my first puppy in my Easter basket at the age of 5, I named her Lady. To be completely accurate, I named her Lady Charmaine Jenkins. Years later, my daughter named her first pet, a betta fish, Simba, because she was obsessed with the Lion King. Although actually she named him Simba Valley Valley Valentine, because she got him on Valentine's Day, Caleb Clark. And that just got me wondering. I was chatting with our lighting designer, Megan Burnham, yesterday. Megan, by the way, is a magical alum. And I have forgotten in my very tired, weary state, but she also named her first pet after a Disney character. And that got me wondering, how many of us named a pet at some time in our life after a Disney character? Okay, seriously? It's very sad now. Apparently only people like us do that. So this next tune from Lady and the Tramp is the sultry classic, He's a Tramp. Originally written and sung by Peggy Lee, sung tonight by Eileen Osborne, and featuring Chris Cothra and Chris Scholes on sax.
He's a tramp, he's a he doesn't have more to say. He's a tramp, they adore him, and I only hope to stay there. He's a tramp, he's a rounder, he's a scoundrel, he's a cat, he's a tramp, but I love him. Yes, even I've got it made bad. Never tell when he'll show up. Gives you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-count pal. But I wish that he were double. He's a tramp, he's a scoundrel, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one, and I only hope to stay that way. He's a rover, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one, and I wish that I could travel his way. Yes, I wish that I could travel his way, and I wish that I could travel his way.
Guys, you can come start your thing pre-audience game show. You can go ahead and come out. When we did Mad About Disney the first time, perhaps the only complaint we heard after the show was that we didn't have a sing-along. So we're not going to make that mistake again tonight. However, due to an unexpected technical glitch, we are bringing it to you old school tonight, all right? So the singers are all going to grab their card, and they're going to come out here in not even the right order, probably, and you're going to help them put the song in the right order, and then we will sing it together. Yikes. All right, well, what song is it? You can probably tell that. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Okay, so, yikes. What should it start with? Salagadoola. All right, Olivia, come on down. All right, what comes after Salagadoola? Menchikaboolaroo, or whatever. Zach, come on. Do I know the words? What comes after that? Bibbidi. Riley. You are the next contestant. What comes after Bibbidi? Bobbidi. Look, Laren. And oh look, Eileen ended up in the right spot. All right. I don't think Hallie's is right. I think that's later. What comes next? Put them together! You are correct. Go, Connor.
And what do you got?
And what have you got? Who has that card? I can't see it. Oh, Jace has that card. Okay. And then you can see those cards. They're already on stage. All right, then we do it again. Salagadoola, Menchikaboola, Bibbidi, Bobbidi, Boo. Now what happens? It'll do magic. Keisha's in the right place. Believe it or not. Bibbidi, Bobbidi, Boo. Oh my gosh. They're in the right order, I think. Yeah? You guys weren't actually supposed to be in the right order, so you failed the assignment. All right. We are going to ask you to sing loudly with us. All right? Dan, hit it. And the fairy godmother, of course. She will appear to us magically.
Salakadoola, Menchikaboola, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Salakadoola, Menchikaboola, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. It'll do magic, believe it or not. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Now Salakadoola means a Menchikaboolaroo. But the thing about that does the job is Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Salakadoola, Menchikaboola, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi Bobbidi, Bibbidi Bobbidi, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
You know, you guys are really a great audience. We were going to do We Don't Talk About Bruno, but then the technical glitch happened and nobody got time to make postcards for that. All right? So you have to go home and sing that one on your own. The only Disney film showing up twice in tonight's show is The Jungle. We've had a crazy amount of fun putting this tune together. The last time a Mats group did this number on stage was at the Boise State Jazz Festival in 2018. I think a couple of those Mats are here tonight when we got to clinic with the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Kirby Shaw. That was pretty cool. Here is I Want to Be Like You.
I'm the king of the swingers, the jungle VIP. I've reached the top, had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. Oh, I wanna be a man cub and stroll right into town and be just like the other man. I'm tired of monkeying round. Oh, Ooby-Doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You'll see it's true. An ape like me can learn to be human too. Yes, I'm the king of the swingers. Oh, the jungle VIP. I reached the top and had to stop. And that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cub and stroll right into town and be just like the other men. I'm tired of monkeying around. Oh, Ooby-Doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You'll see it's true, shoo-doo, and Now don't you try to keep me handcuffed and don't get in a stew. What I desire is man's red fire, so I can be like you. Give me the secret manual, clue me what to do. Now romance is make my dreams come true. Oh, only you. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You'll see it's true. Shoo-be-doo, ain't like me. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Can't learn to be human too. Only you. I wanna be like you. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You'll see it's true. Shoo-be-doo, that ain't like me. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Can't learn to be human too. Can't learn to be like someone like you. Can't really learn to be human too. I wanna be like you. Oh, yeah.
I want to point out, second instance of all the mistakes come on my side. In my tired bleariness, I sent the wrong program to Svetlana. So some of the songs you will notice are in a different order. And I really want to take special note right now of the actual soloist on that song, Mr. Jay Sven Houten. So sometimes you're lucky enough to get a colleague who's just really incredible. And I have a few of those, so I'm like super, super lucky. And one of my fantastic colleagues is this gentleman who should be at the keyboard, but he's not. So he didn't get the memo on my errors in the program. Come back, band! Come back, Shane! Except your name is not Shane. So, yeah, there was an error in the program. The actual next number is, you've got a friend in me. So we're gonna need the whole band. So this is my really cool, awesome colleague, by the way. His name is Michael Frew. And Michael is fantastic for a whole lot of reasons, only the very beginning of which have to do with things musical. Like he's a phenomenal guitar professor, which is what he actually does here at the College of Southern Idaho. But as you can see, he's also a very skilled keyboardist, and that's the gift he's sharing with us tonight. He runs our Wednesday night jazz combo. And when I came to him, he's been helping me out with the Mad About show for a number of years now. But when I came to him earlier this year and said, hey, are you up for helping again this year? He said, yeah, and I said, do you have some ideas of who we might put together with a combo? And he said, let me talk to my Wednesday night guys. I think they would just love to do that. And so this isn't all of the Wednesday night guys, and then we recruited a couple of horn players who are not actually in that particular Wednesday night ensemble because they're in the big band at the same time. But this is our house band for tonight. So how blessed are we to have a house band? And I'm going to introduce them individually while Michael plays vamp music. So over there, in the dark, by himself, he doesn't smell bad, he's a swell guy. And another one of my wonderful colleagues, this is Mr. John Hardesty on guitar. Kicking it back in the back, we love him. I'm sorry if you can't see him. But his name is Roy Galindo. He's like a staple around this building. He's been around here almost as long as me, and I'm so glad he keeps coming back to make more music. Mr. Roy Galindo. And then over here on the left, the handsomely trimmed bearded man with the glasses. He's a friend, he's a skilled doctor, and on his Wednesday nights, he lives up to his cool jazz cat self, my friend and yours, Dr. Chris Scholes. And named Chris, if you play sax around here. This guy was once a CSI music major too, but somehow he never sang for me. But I remember when he was a CSI music student. He runs Bull Moose Bicycles by day, and he's married to the awesome Megan Burnham, our lighting designer, Mr. Chris Cawthron. Over here, and I'm stumbling because he has a last name and it's cool and it's kind of hard and it doesn't want to come into my head right now. Oh wait, it just came back. This wonderful bassist I just met a few weeks ago, and he's a very new, fabulous friend. This wonderful bass musician, Mr. Greg Kornmuller. And that brings us full circle around to the lovely, the docile, the graceful, the elegant, the fabulous colleague, John, my sweet friend. I started to say doctor. I don't know why. We don't have that degree. My sweet friend, Michael Froh.
voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. if I can be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. I will go most anywhere to find where I belong. I will go most anywhere to feel like I belong.
Let's hear it for Connor Campbell and John Hardison. It was interesting when we started talking about the show, the theme for this year. Disney's 1997 film Hercules was among the favorites of this year's group, and everyone wanted this solo. But Connor, I just somehow knew your voice was the perfect fit for it, so thanks. In 1961, Disney released 101 Dalmatians, offering us the most spectacular villainess since Sleeping Beauty's Maleficent. She's the gal we'd love to hate. I mean, she doesn't like puppies. What's wrong with her? And we just can't get enough of her. The jazzy tune that bears her name was written by George Bruns and Mel Levine, and is sung tonight by Miss Riley Jardine. Cruella de Vil.
Cruella de Vil, if she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Just see her instead take a sudden chill. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. The curl of her lips, the eyes in her stare, all innocent children had better beware. Just like a spider waiting for the kill, watch out for Cruella de Vil. At first you think Cruella is a devil, but after time has worn away the shock, you've come to realize you've seen her kind of eyes watching you from underneath a rock. This vampire bat, this inhuman beast, she ought to be locked up and never released. The world was such a wholesome place until Cruella, Cruella de Vil.
one of Disney's more recent hits is the charming film Encanto. The Madrigals are an extraordinary family. I really like their name, by the way. Are an extraordinary family who live in the mountains of Colombia in a charmed place called the Encanto. The magic of the Encanto has blessed every child in the Madrigal family with a unique gift. Well, that is every child except Mirabel. However, we learned from Mirabel's sisters that their giftedness often carries unexpected pressures, as explained by Sister Luisa in the song Surface Pressure, featuring our very own Olivia Garcia as Luisa. Here is Surface Pressure.
I'm a strong woman, I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is. I move mountains, I move churches, and I glow because I know what my worth is.
Sorry, Dan. So this is a thing I totally forgot to tell them. This is the thing I totally forgot to tell them that I wanted them to do, but I would like you to meet them individually so that they're not just names in a program, but they're actual humans with names on stage. I know this is the part that horrifies them. Hallie in particular right now is like kicking me. in her mind. So would you just say, we'll keep it really simple, your name, your voice part, and your major at CSI. All right, cool. Riley, you're up.
Hi, I'm Riley Jardine. I am first soprano, and I'm an American Sign Language major pursuing deaf education.
And she's graduating next week.
My name's Eileen Osborne. I'm a second soprano, and I'm a voice major. My name is McLaren Garrett. I'm first and second soprano, and I'm also a voice major.
I'm Zach Christensen. Hi, Jackson, and hi, Stella. I am a theater major, and I am tenor 1.
Hi, my name's Connor. I'm a tenor 1. I'm not majoring, I'm just having it.
Hello, I'm Hallie. I'm an alto, and I'm a visual and performing arts major focusing on composition.
My name's Olivia Garcia. I'm an alto too, and I'm an education major.
Hi, I'm Jace. I'm a theater major, and I'm a tenor too.
Hi. I'm actually kind of nervous, actually. Okay, I'm Tyler Andrews. I'm a leading baritone, and I'm a visual and performing arts major.
And he's graduating next Friday. Woohoo!
My name's Kayshawn Heyman, and I was a psychology major, but now I'm a newly converted music major.
Come over to the dark side.
Yeah, so technically I'm majoring in piano, playing guitar and alto saxophone, and singing with this group as a beatbox and as a baritoner.
Hi, I'm Elijah Mosley, and I am the bass. And I am my octagon. And I'm a vocal performance major.
We only use the octaver on surface pressure to add to the creepy cool. We don't recognize Elijah today because he's been bearded all year. And yesterday we rehearsed with him and he was still bearded. And now we don't know what to do. All right, you can leave the stage now, except McLaren. In Christmas 2009, Disney's Princess and the Frog came out. Set in New Orleans and the bayous of Louisiana, it is of no surprise that the show teems with a jazzy vibe. Tiana is a different sort of Disney princess, hardworking and ambitious, working 2 waitressing jobs daily, and not waiting around for any Prince Charming, dreaming of building her very own happy ending. However, some fun things come and happen along the way. A frog turns her into a frog instead of a princess. It's weird. With a score by Randy Newman, just as Toy Story's You've Got a Friend in Me that the band played was by Randy Newman also. This is Almost There from Princess and the Frog, featuring McLaren Garrett and the band.
I don't have time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style. This old town But you gotta make them happen. It all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day. Nothing's for sure, I'm on my way. Just doing what I do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People gonna come here from everywhere, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. There's been trials and tribulations. You know I've had my share. But I've climbed the mountain and across the river, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost
Thank you, Miss McLaren. Y'all got to start doing your job, because I don't have that much filler right here. All right, Disney's 36th animated feature film was 1998's Mulan, based on a famous Chinese legend of Hua Mulan. Having disguised herself as a soldier to serve her family's commission in the army, Mulan and her fellow draftees find themselves ill-prepared, like not at all prepared, for their training under Captain Shang. So, it sounded like it was going to be another powerhouse woman story, but this time it's a powerhouse man story. So, this buff dude named Keishan is going to bring us Make a Man Out of You from Mulan.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met, but you can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. Tranquil as a forest, but on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot, and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make a man out of you.
I'm never gonna catch my breath. Sing about it, those who know me. Was a fool in school for cutting jail. This guy's gonna scare to death.
See right through me.
Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. Be a man.
We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of the great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us till the Huns arrive. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're unsuited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. How can I coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
So we've come to the point of the evening where I'd just like to give some thanks really quick. And first and foremost, I want to thank all of my colleagues here in the music program at the College of Southern Idaho. Both the ones you see on stage tonight and those you do not. We really do have a terrific team here, and I'm an awfully lucky person. I'd like to thank our fine arts technicians, Mike Crane, who designed sound for this show, Dan McLaren, who is running all things tonight, and Megan Burnham, who designed lighting for this show. Can we give them a round of applause? I want to thank these wonderful students. There are only 5 of them, actually, who were in the group all year with me this year. We were a small group first semester. We were 6 folks. And then a whole bunch of wonderful people showed up at auditions for second semester. And so on behalf of not only me, but the 5 who stuck around all year, we're just so grateful you joined us, because we make a mighty sound together. And it's been a whole lot of fun. Thank you. And so, we didn't exactly plan a big closer, but we have this song, we think it's really cool, and we are just gonna give you a little taster, in case you've forgotten it, because it was like an hour ago. About our curtain call tonight, or our encore. We didn't bother to not put it in the program because we knew there was no way in the world we weren't doing it. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the program tonight, 20 years ago I got a phone call that changed my life. And Carson Wong was ready to step back a little, not a lot, but he was ready to step back a little. And he said, would you have any interest in conducting a choir? I had started my stay-at-home mommy phase of my life, but man, I was itching to get my hands on a choir again, and I said, yeah, which choir? And he said, the Madrigals, and I thought, you're kidding me. Like, the a cappella audition group? I love that girl. I said, sure. And so this does mark the end of my 20th year at CSI. I was super part-time that first year. I came in 3 hours a week to do mads, and then actually a week before school started, I got a call and I picked up a couple voice lessons. So I think I worked like 5 hours a week that first year. But it just slowly built up over the years because I didn't go anywhere. I wouldn't leave. And so eventually I got more work, and then more work, and then more work. And it's just been such a great and rich pleasure. And so because it is the end of the 20th year, I created a Facebook page and reached out to the Mads alums and said, who wants to come? And we'll have a little bit of a reunion. And so that's your cue, guys. So some folks from the past 20 years came back to sing with us tonight. And I'm going to put you in sections, okay? So tenors, raise your hands. Okay, sorry, the tenors, Chris. Altos, raise your hands. You kind of know where they are. Sopranos, raise your hands. Basses, over there. I could introduce them all by name, but I won't. I will do a couple of things once they get up here. I will say this, because this is a thing that is really cool. A couple of things that are really cool. Thing one, those who make music, you already know this, so I'm preaching to quite literally the choir. But there is nothing, I think, that connects us more deeply as humans than music. And that's true for, we hope, from us to you as audience too. But it has been a joy today to see these lovely people from my past and to have them see each other. And it has been a sweet reunion. And we came together for a really short rehearsal, just the alums, so they've literally never sung it with these bands before. And what was really cool is right away we had a sound. And that was proof to me of a couple of things. One, sometimes I do know what I'm doing when I build a sound. And that's reassuring after 30 years in the job and 20 on this job. But two, they haven't stopped singing. And to that end, I just want you to see how many of you still participate in music in some meaningful way. A great many of the alums you see up here on stage either teach music full-time in a private studio or at a school, or they lead worship for their job, like that's their job. That's a job. And I see people up here who have been presidents of local musical theater organizations, people who teach cello on the side of their like day gig, which is like HRE or techie, I don't know, it's not, I don't know what it is, Gabe. I don't know what it is. But, I mean, I have madrigals who were in the program 20 years ago, and they're still affecting the next generation with music. And so, I'm a lucky girl, and these people are fabulous, and we're gonna sing When She Loved Me from Toy Story 2.
We are history now.